It is finally Friday, and there are a bunch of new movies and TV shows to tell you all about.
Pop culture expert Naz Perez is here with the latest edition of our weekend watch list.
Streaming, we got a thriller, a scary one on Peacock.
Yes, guys, Eddie Redmayne is finally in a series, and I'm so excited because I love him so much, and I feel like it's been a while since we've seen him on screen.
Yeah.
He's in a show called The Day of the Jackal, and I have to admit to you guys, when I first heard the name, I wasn't really enticed. I have seen the first 3 episodes of this show, and it is so good. It's like giving James Bond vibes. You guys are going to die to find out what happens after the first episode. It's based off a novel by Frederick Forsyth and by a film that came out in 1973 of the same name that, get this, Eddie Redmayne's family would watch growing up every year. So talk about a manifested role.
Oh my gosh.
He plays this elite, elusive assassin that takes on all these guises. So it's such a cool role for him as an actor because he gets to shapeshift into different prosthetics, take on different characters, speak different languages. At one point, he's like a 65-year-old German janitor.
You don't recognize him.
I was blown away by his performance. Lashana Lynch is in this. She's a British intelligence officer.
We love her. They both were on our show.
They're so good. 10 episodes, season 1 drops on Peacock November 14th.
Amazing. Okay, so there's a concert out for music lovers, which is just really beautiful.
So beautiful, Jenna. So Andrea Bocelli has been giving the world goosebumps with his voice for 30 years, and we are finally commemorating this with a concert film. So the film follows his 3-day July concert event at the Teatro de Silencio in Tuscany, Italy, which is a stunning natural structure that he built in the town that he grew up in. And this film is so star-studded. It's insane. It starts with Shania Twain riding a horse to his house. John Batiste, Ed Sheeran's in this, Khloe Kim Kardashian, Will Smith cries, gets emotional in this. But unbeknownst to everyone, I think, but me, I found out that he has a son named Mateo, who's so attractive, Jenna. I went for Andrea, I stayed for Mateo.
Mateo actually sang at the tree lighting. He's got a beautiful voice.
Incredible.
And he's so
he has a little daughter.
You're saying he's so hot.
He also has a beautiful little young daughter who also sings. She's incredible.
So that one's in theaters this weekend. Go to a theater that serves wine. Pour yourself a glass and bask in the beauty of Bocelli.
All right, there's a new film out called Piano Lesson. Tell us about that.
The Piano Lesson. So it's Malcolm Washington's directorial debut. And what's so cool about this movie is that it's a family story on screen and behind the screen, because his brother John David stars in it, and their dad Denzel Washington produced it.
Wow.
Which is no surprise because it's an August Wilson Pulitzer Prize-winning play. Denzel has said he wants to bring 10 of them to the big screen, already having done so with Fences and My Rainey's Black Bottom. Samuel L. Jackson's in this. He actually starred in the play with John David. I saw it when he was here in New York. It was heart-pounding. But the film is more of a drama than it is a musical, and it's about the Charles family and what they do about their family heirloom, the piano. In select theaters this weekend, drops on Netflix November 22nd.
Amazing.
So good.
Okay, horror film, even though Halloween's over and we feel like we're over it.
You're over it?
But tell us.
I got to tell you, Jenna, this one, people are calling one of the best horror films of the year.
Oh, really?
It's an engrossing thriller, A24, called Heretic, starring Hugh Grant, Sophie Thatcher, Chloe East, about 2 missionaries whose faith gets tested when they knock on the door of the diabolical Mr. Reed, played by Hugh Grant. People are saying this is a career best performance for Hugh Grant.
Wow.
One critic said, and I'm paraphrasing, all these years of him playing in rom-coms to find out that he's most best at just being so bad. People don't typically get Oscar or awards, not Oscar, but awards buzz for their roles. And people are saying that this is Hugh's best. So in theaters this weekend, you guys will have to find out for
Is it like a psychological thriller or straight up horror?
No, it's more an enthralling thriller.
Oh, good. We like that. All right.
So I think you can handle it.
And lastly, we've got an Oscar contender.
Yes, my favorite that I'm recommending to the both of you. You're going to be hearing Emilia Perez a lot this award season, and I'm going to do something that I've never done on TV or with the both of you, and I'm actually not going to tell you what it's about. It's best experience going in not really knowing what it is. This film is so genre blending, you can't put it in a box. Variety called it unlike any film you've seen before. I will tell you, it's a musical, it's in Spanish, but honestly, it's so much more than that. You'll just have to trust me on this. Stars Zoe Saldana, Selena Gomez, Carla Sofia Gascon.
Wow. Oh, this is a good
cast. Guys, you're going to hear so much about this.
Is it scary?
It's not scary. It's like crime thriller, musical drama. Jenna, it's so hard to even explain. It's so beautiful. It's one of the most beautiful stories told on screen in select theaters this weekend, and going to be on Netflix this upcoming Wednesday, November.
Okay, we got to watch it.
Have to watch Emilia Perez.
Sold it, girl.
That sounds amazing.